landed homes, I think we just want to put out some key factors that people should consider. On the left-hand side, obviously, you have risk factors. On the right-hand side, there are some supporting factors that you may want to consider when you are planning your finances, when you're considering whether you should enter the market. So I think foremost on people's mind would be the recession, the job security issues. You need to get your financing sorted out. On the supporting factor side, obviously we've stressed a lot about the limited stock, the limited supply. Also, I think in terms of evaluating your finances, you need to look at the interest rate as well. I think the US Fed has said that they will keep rates close to zero until at least 2021. So again, those factors will be very important in helping you to weigh your buying decision. We just want to go and look at this chart here, this slide here, looking at some of the other considerations when buying a landed property. I think earlier there was a question about inspection of properties in terms of building, in terms of height restriction and height limit. Maybe Ismail, can I get you to come in and talk a little bit more? I mean, obviously it's not, buying landed is not as straightforward as buying a condo. You have a lot of other considerations.
Yeah. I think one of the key things here is this for landed, I would suggest here is you really first and foremost need to do your sums right in terms of your financing. Because when you go and buy something that is not up to your desired, and then you want to do a huge renovation, you must have that reserve funds to do that renovation, because the renovation can actually absorb a fair bit of your money. Okay, that's important. One of the key things I always say here is this: landed property, don't go at night and go and see. I think it's not a good thing to see a landed property. It should always be a complete good daylight hours, so that you can have a good feel of the neighborhood, the neighbors, even the conditions of the house from the exterior, the interior, so that you would be able to see signs of either whether the roof is not in a very stable position, sagging down, or for that matter, any other signs that requires a repair. Okay, that's one point. The next point here is this: you must be also very clear before you go in. Are you going to buy this property, just do a simple renovation, which is not hugely other than just maybe polishing the existing marble, touch up a little bit of wardrobe, change the thing that costs you about $50,000 to $100,000? Or are you going to do an A&A, which is addition and alteration, which means to say you're keeping the entire infrastructure, the beams and all other things, except that you're prepared to go and demolish certain walls and then extend the room and make a completely redesign a fair bit of it, not exceeding 50% of the earlier design and the space. That is considered as A&A. That may cost you anything between a couple of $100,000 to $500,000 or more, depending on how extensive you want to do. And last thing here is this: are you going to buy a dilapidated house, demolish, and then start from the very basic foundation upward? Then you must know, do you have the funds to do that? Okay, so far, I think if it is going to be a first home, ideal scenario will be to buy a house that suits your basic needs. And then you do little reconfiguration inside, therefore you don't need to incur huge amount of money. That's the way I think one should be prudent enough when they buy the property or landed.
I think we're going to jump to the next slide, which is something that we get frequently asked as well, landed versus cluster. So very quickly, I think we have on this slide here, the differences, pros and cons. Obviously, I think the biggest difference would be that for cluster is strata title, whereas for landed, it's you get the land title. I just want to ask maybe Jip this time round to come in. I think there are projects currently on sale, right, for cluster homes?
Yes.
And
yeah,
I think we've got some of them here. Maybe you want to just take us through a little bit about what are some of these opportunities. We have, I think, NIM, and also we have.
Okay,
Parkwood.
we can say at the Parkwood, the slides. Okay, this is actually the strata landed, the latest strata landed project that you are able to go and take a look, located at near Hougang MRT station. Why this project is a bit unique as compared to any other strata that you have seen before? Because they are affected by the new building rule that are implemented by URA, right? Therefore, the house come with huge size, right? You have never seen before in the outskirt area. Yeah, so this project is getting very popular because of the size. And last month, 6 units just sold. Yeah, just in the month of July, sorry. So it's worthwhile for you to take a look because it takes all the good points about a good strata landed project. So contact any of our PropNex agent if you are really keen to find out why suddenly it become more popular, right? They will be able to explain to you in more details. Yeah. And,
sorry, can I know what is the per square foot Parkwood collection they're asking?
Okay, power collection per square foot, we have start by from below $700 per square foot, up and to $700 over per square foot. So it's very attractive.
Isn't that crazy? I think an
Right.
executive condominium is $1,000 over.
Right.
HDB resale in some of the central locations are fetching, even at Clementi or off Clementi, a 4-bedroom can be 700,000, means 7. And you're talking about a Parkwood collection. Yeah, but the main issue is because of the quantum.
Quantum, yes, because it's a huge house, 4,000 over square feet and up to 6,000 over square feet. Yeah, but it's a very nice house. So I will say that please do come down to experience the new standard of strata housing projects. Yeah, that's what I must say.
So people can go there, even they don't buy, to go and see, get ideas.
Can.
The decor all got in, right?
Yes, can contact our salesperson, PropNex salesperson. But it's by appointment to come down. Yeah, we have an actual mock-up unit for you all to take a look. Yes. Right, the next one. Sorry.
Yes, no, Jeep, continue.
Yeah, so there's strata. Strata is a hybrid between a conventional and condo lah. And nowadays I have seen the popularity actually increased quite a lot. Yeah, another project that we've just fully sold was Belgravia Green in District 28. It was also a strata project, right? And why people are coming into strata? I see majority of the buyers, they are actually from condo upgraders, right? Have a family expansion, or if not, they want to have a multi-generation staying together, right? And I think condo is a bit too small for them, right? And they are not prompt into conventional landed property because the kids actually want to enjoy the facilities. They want the 24/7 security, right? I think that makes strata landed project suit their needs very well. And we have seen an increased number of this kind of buyer coming into this segment, strata landed project. Yeah.
I think we also actually shortlisted a few resale projects, not projects, but resale landed property. We would like to maybe showcase, since earlier we did say that we were going to show you some landed property with relatively more affordable price points. So this one, Jeep again, Interterrace, Jalan Tani. This is
this is one example of District 19 landed property is 999. So I think for now is as good as freehold in terms of valuation, right? Huge land, 2,200 over square feet. But the build-up is very big, 5,685 square feet. So this house comes with 8 bedrooms. So for example, if you are looking for a conventional landed property and you're going to stay with your parents, multi-generation staying, right? This house definitely can do the job because it comes with 8 bedrooms and the bedroom size is huge, right? So if you look at the per square foot over the build-up, I think that is very, very attractive. We are talking about like a few $100s per square foot, that kind of things, whereby the new condo, 99 years, are not able to get this kind of price even, right? Because of the huge build-up, then of course, the quantum is there.
But, Jim, sorry, I to cut it. But I look at it. Are you sure this is interterrace?
It's an interterrace, yeah.
By the land size, it's almost qualified to be a semi-D, because for semi-D we are talking about 200 square meters, which is about 2,200 square feet. The land is almost a semi-detached land size, and yet it is interterrace. And the build-up is super huge. I think
565
is really huge.
Mm.
In fact, I look at it in terms of the price. It's less than $700 for a 999 in terms of per square foot of a livable space. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, the whole idea that we are trying to show here is this: in a market, you say, 3.5 million, but what do you get in return? A 999 with such a huge, especially if you say multi-generations living together and all these things, I think it looks like an amazing buy. Yeah.
Yeah.
We also have 3 other properties as well. Some of them actually closer to the $3 million mark, right? The first one, and also do note that the first 2 we are looking at 999 and apparently as good as freehold, and the last one freehold. So Ismail, looking at all these, I think these are fairly good buying opportunities, isn't it?
Yeah, I look at it. Yeah, definitely. You see, I don't want the viewers to see that thinking that the 3 million is the only way to go. Even I look at it, the last property at Jalan Kelempong, District 17, freehold, a bit of an original, but the land size is, my goodness, 3,326. But the build-up is relatively small. But they're having huge garden. I can see some form of a greenery. And the asking is 2.98 negotiable. That means per square foot of the land is well below the $1,000 mark. But whoever who wants, but if you want a more livable space, that's where an A&A may well come in. We're again looking at Pohuat Road, a 999, the land size 2850. What I want to highlight here is this: inter-terrace. Usually the newer development that are less than 20-30 years tend to be 1,650 to 1,700, because the developer would have strictly plotted based on 150 square meter, which was the minimum size. So you convert, it's about 1,650 to 1,700. You can get an inter-terrace, and you will be able to get below 3 billion. There are many inter-terrace, but the only thing here is this: the below 3 millions get snapped up very fast. Don't stay on the sell for too long, because a lot of people are going out there to see, and if they like within the budget, they put a check. Yeah. Okay,
Siwing, can I go back to the previous slide? There's one slide I think we miss out. One more. No, this one. Yeah, just now we talked about District 28, and this is one area whereby I think moving forwards, you will see a lot of numbers of new landed property coming up on Seletar area. And this NIM collection is in District 28, and the access is from 𝗂𝗂𝘆𝗶 Avenue 5. So that is actually a different as compared to the old Seletar landed estate, whereby you have to go in from Yio Chu Kang Road. So newer one will access from 𝗂𝗂𝘆𝗶 Avenue 5. And this area, you have a huge plot of vacant land. Right, moving forward, you will start to see a lot of landed property coming up. And NIM collection is already TOP. Right, and we still have 3 units, and developer put in a very nice ID for all the balance 2 units, 2 corner terrace, and 1 detached house. So if you guys are interested to find out what is actually called good architecture building for landed property, NIM collection is one project that you cannot miss, because the W architect really put in a very good effort in building up this whole projects. Right, you will get crosswind on every single floors, right? And that's something very unique through my years of experiences in landed property. I think I've never seen one so far except NIM collection, right? So contact any of our PropNex agent if you are keen to come down to take a look also. It's already TOP, you can move in immediate, right? Thank you.